While it's undeniable that the massive earthquake that hit Haiti 1 year ago devastated the country and its people, Haiti's history also hasn't been a pretty one. From poverty to political unrest, Haiti's past has been unstable at best. Here to talk with me about Haiti before and after the earthquake is Glenn Ford from the Black Agenda Report from our New York studios. Glenn, before the earthquake, Haiti was the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Now, obviously, things are much worse. We talk about almost 10% unemployment here in the United States. In Haiti, 10% of the population is homeless. Just how bad are things in Haiti, and why is there such dire poverty there?
Well, from the very beginning, Haiti was not allowed the chance to develop as a normal nation. Remember, it gained its independence from France in 1804 and 1825. France demanded and got reparations for its slave property, amounting in billions in today's dollars, that was not repaid until the 1940s. The United States didn't recognize Haiti until the Civil War. It interfered with Haiti's affairs constantly until finally invading and occupying the country from 1915 to 1934. It imposed a constitution that allowed outside businessmen to take over property in Haiti. It imposed a military that proceeded to systematically loot the country for its own benefit and for the benefit of a tiny elite from that point onward. And the United States has repeatedly interfered with Haiti's development since. So, of course, Haiti's in bad shape.
And, Glenn, you know, it's interesting, too, because Haiti shares an island with the Dominican Republic, yet the two countries seem to be so different. Why is that? Why is Haiti so much worse off than the other half of the island?
Because Haiti was isolated from world development. Britain and France and other European powers forbade Haiti to even have a navy or a merchant marine. They decreed that any Haitian ship caught on the high seas would be seized and its captain put to death as if he were a pirate. So from the very beginning, Haiti has not been allowed to engage in international commerce, and its internal affairs have been intervened with repeatedly for all 200 years.
Right, yeah, Glenn, I want you to elaborate on that. You kind of touched on this already, but what's been the United States' role in Haiti's history? After the earthquake, the United States pledged, I believe it was $2 billion to help in their relief efforts. But what was their relationship with Haiti like before the earthquake? I know that for a period of time in recent years, the United States had to cut off aid to the country. Tell me about that.
Well, the United States uses so-called aid as a political tool in order to bend countries to its will. The democratically elected and extremely popular President Jean-Bertrand Aristide did not sufficiently bend to the will of the United States, and the United States, after exerting all kinds of economic pressures to immiserate further the Haitian people, then launched what was essentially a military coup against his government and overthrew him in 2004, forcing him into exile. They kidnapped him and put him on a plane to Central Africa, and then imposed its own government of the worst thugs that one could ever assemble, and call that their experiment in Haitian democracy. We have most recently seen an imposed demonstration election in which the two top vote-getters represented 6% and 4% of the electorate.
Right.
These elections...
Glenn, I want to interrupt you for a second there. Obviously, there's so much to talk about when it comes to those recent elections, but I think this might be hard for a lot of Americans to understand. I mean, why would the United States invest so much in cutting off aid to Haiti and trying to topple its government? What made this little country so valuable to the United States anyway?
Well, when you're an empire, any example of independence from the United States, any break with the Washington consensus is a threat to the empire. So it's not necessarily about resources, not about oil, not necessarily about gold. It's about the politics of the situation. If a little black country stands up and says, we want to be truly independent, then that represents a danger to the empire, not to be tolerated. That's why the United States overthrew the latest democratically elected government in Haiti and ultimately imposed its own regime. Haiti is now ruled by foreigners. It does not have sovereignty. It is treated as a protectorate nominally of the United Nations, but actually of France and the United States and the little imperialist Canada.